Hello there, it's Ellie here, and welcome to video 1 of what I'm going to call my video tour of Timebucks. And I just thought that there is quite a lot of things on the site, and some people in our Facebook group were saying that it would be useful to actually know, what different things do and how to find certain things, and how to actually complete some of the earning tasks as well. So the plan is that I will be doing some short videos just showing, how to actually use the site, and showing you all the different sort of parts of it as well. So the first thing I want to focus on is the actual dashboard. So this is the page that you should land on whenever you first log in. And it might look a little bit different to this if you are using a phone or a tablet. I'm actually using my laptop, so it might just be a little bit different. Hopefully though, you will still be able to find all the different sections, and it'll make a bit more sense whenever I tell you what they do. So the first thing that I want to highlight is the Timebucks logo here itself. That is like a shortcut really to the home page or the dashboard. So for example, if I click on the advertise tab here, and then I just click on the Timebucks logo, it just takes me straight back to the dashboard. So that's quite a useful one to know, sort of regardless of what page you're on, the Timebucks logo is a shortcut back home. So after the Timebucks logo, then the next thing that you have here is your earnings. Now you can see that there's 4 different parts here. So you've got earnings, referral, bonus, and your wallet. So the earnings part here, that is the amount of cash that you have actually earned yourself. And if you actually click on the earnings tab, it will give you a full list of all the tasks that you have done and the earnings that you have received, along with the date approved and all that sort of stuff. Now it is limited to 30 days. You can still organize your tasks here that are older than 30 days. So for example, you might want to check, let me say, your Instagram earnings. You can check all of the ones that have been approved, if there's any that are pending, if there's anything that has been rejected as well. Now I'll just keep it on all status and submit. So you will see here then that there's a full list of all of my Instagram earnings so far. So it's a very useful tool. Just to check back and see, for example, I can check and see, well, when did I actually get paid, like an increase on my Instagram posts? There, look, for example, there's one there, which is 0.007. And if I look up to the next one, the Instagram post, then I'm now getting paid 0.008. So it's things like that that you can check, or you can also check to make sure that you have been paid for something. So that's the earnings part. The next part of it is the referral tab. So if we click on the referrals one here, then that's going to give you a bit of a breakdown of your actual earnings and things from your referrals. Now you can change the range here. You can change it to say, for example, month to date or the last 7 days. Let's check on the last 7 days. So you can as well just check from a specific date if you want to, and you can check by level or by date. So let me just submit that I want to see it for the last 7 days. So you will see that there is a graph here, and it took me a little bit of time to figure this out actually, but this is the number of referrals that you have, and this is the different earning levels. So for example, it's the blue line is the users, so I can have a look here and see that this is my level 1 earnings, and that is $4.09. If I want to then check to see what is happening for my level 2, I can have a look here. That's the actual earnings, but I can also see the number of users. So I currently have 30 people on my level 2. I have 27 on my level 3. I have 6 on my level 4. And I have 3 on my level 5. And that's the one for level 1, which is 48. So it's a bit hard to go between those two there because they're very close. So the red line is the actual earnings, and the blue line is the number of people. So this part here is the earning level. So it does work out quite well if you just sort of hover over each level. It's going to give you more of a breakdown of how much you're earning for each level. For example, although I have 3 users on level 5, I can see that the earnings are 0 for those people at the minute. And that would give me a good indication that there are people there who maybe haven't started using the site yet, or maybe don't know what to do. So that gives me a nice little breakdown there. You also can see the breakdown of the actual commission levels just down at the bottom here, and you can see the total number of referrals that you have across the 5 levels. So that's a very useful tab whenever you're working on the team building side of things. And as I said, you can actually change the date here as well, which is very useful. So for example, I can check and see well, what was happening yesterday. So you can see that my graph is slightly different, and I can check to see what was actually happening, what was earning, or what people were earning yesterday. So people on level 1, I got 0.419 of commission from my level 1 people yesterday, and 0.138 from level 2, 0.025 from level 3, and nothing yesterday from level 4. Again, that gives me, you know, a good indication about if somebody needs some help or not. So I can check and see, you know, if there are people in my group who actually need some assistance. So that's a very useful tool, and I certainly have a good look at it most days, to be honest, as we're focusing on a lot of team building right now. The bonus tab. So as you can see, I have currently had 0.676 paid as a bonus, and that is basically that there's a bonus paid on certain tasks on Timebucks, and at times they can have a promotion as well. So they might have like an extra promotion for a bonus of 10% extra for completing a task on Offer Toro Wall, for example. So bonuses will show up just here as a separate amount of payment. So the wallet then is the one that will tell you how much you actually have available, you know, to actually get paid. So if you click on that, then you will see again the full list of all your earning over the past. Well, you can choose as long as you want, really, on the bottom part. But you can use that then to check, you know, to make sure that you have actually been paid. So something quite useful here is to check for the rejected option. I don't think I've had anything rejected, to be honest. No, I haven't. Or you could check for pending. So there might be something that's going to take a little bit longer to credit, and sometimes they need actual approval. So again, I just don't have anything that's waiting for approval at the minute. So the amount then that you can get paid, the wallet is the important one, and the wallet is what you will actually be paid each week. Now there is a cut-off point, and it's on a Wednesday. So it depends on, you know, if you're working later on a Wednesday evening, then you might not get your full payment from the wallet, but it will just be added to your following week's earnings. So the envelope now, then that's quite a useful one, because in this is all your notifications. You can click to see all of them. And this is really, you know, any news about Timebucks. So for example, there was a bit of an issue there about the unfollow tab on the Instagram task a couple of hours ago, and you can see that it's now been enabled again. And you can see if you've earned commission. And what else? You can see that's whenever I did the daily roll, then this was the amount that I won, and you can see here that this has also been added to your bonus. So it's basically a good place to have a look and make sure to see if something's not working properly or whatever. Have a look here and see if there's anything identified to tell you what's actually going on. So there's lots of notifications in there. Okay, so next then you have your own image or avatar. So you can just click here to either change it or to upload one at the beginning. So that's myself and Molly. If you've heard Molly flapping about in the background in my videos, there she is. And just below your image here, you will see your user ID. So that's the user ID is added onto your referral link. So it's quite useful to know that one. And you have your name up here as well. I've had a few people saying, well, why does it say Hazel here if your name's Ellie? Well, my name is Hazel Eleanor, and I get called Ellie, so that's why it's my you have to give your real name basically on earning sites. So that's why it says Hazel there. And you can see that there's a green tab above here as well, and that's just like a little drop down one. So you can see your submissions again, so that's all of your earning tasks and things like that. And then of course you can log out here as well. So that's the first part then of our little tour of Timebucks site. And there's lots of different parts to the actual dashboard. So I think that's probably enough just for now. And in the next video then, we will start to look at the next level here of options. So hopefully you found that useful, and you will come back again and have a look for our video number 2 in the tour. And if you haven't actually joined Timebucks yet, then I will add my referral link below this video, as well as my Facebook group link. So we do a lot of support and guidance over there for earning on Timebucks and other sites as well. So do feel free to join us over there. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then I would appreciate if you do that as well. You will see then if I add any more videos. So take care now and happy earning. Bye.